Hi, my name is Roxanne, and I want to talk to you about my experience having breast cancer and working with Carol Everett using thermal imaging and her amazing healing uh, energy work. In January of 2017, I woke up one morning having this strange sort of energy feeling across my breast area, and I had not had a mammogram in over 10 years. So when I was in the shower that morning, I did a self-exam and discovered a lump in my left breast. It felt like about the size of a pea, but I decided to make an appointment for a mammogram, which I did have done the following week. And the results that came back were highly suspicious. And they encouraged me to get a biopsy, but I decided to hold off. I had had a lump 20 years before that turned out to be malignant. So I kind of thought maybe this was the same situation. So what I did was go on a diet. I cut out caffeine, alcohol, I low carbs, did a very healthy alkaline-based diet, and I waited. And in August, I decided to get a thermogram, and I went to a technician nearby, and the results of the thermogram came back highly possible for cancer. So the technician told me about Carol Everett and that she did work with cancer patients and other types of health issues using the thermogram technology. And I decided to take part in that work or ask Carol to work with me. So we started doing the work in September of 2017. And the sessions took anywhere from half an hour to an hour. And during the sessions, I relaxed and got into a very kind of quiet, meditative state while Carol worked on me. And during her work, I would have a number of different images come out. And the one that really was the most memorable and common was the feeling of little hands working on my breast area. It's like Santa's little elves in there, energetically working, chipping away at the situation. I also noticed when I was able to view the thermographic images that the thermal energy, which is the vascular energy, the blood flow, was definitely changing and contracting in the area. But in October, I decided, with Carol's encouragement as well as my naturopathic doctor, to get a biopsy. So I had the biopsy done, and the results came back that it was positive for cancer, and that it was also positive for HER2, which is a strain of cancer that is highly invasive, and I would require chemotherapy. So the plan was to do chemotherapy, then surgery, and then radiation. So I continued to work with Carol. There was, they said, possibility of involvement with the lymph nodes, and Carol had kind of felt that all along. So I continued to work with Carol throughout the period until I started chemotherapy in mid-December. So the chemotherapy went, and that was no party, believe me. That was once every 3 weeks, a 4.5-hour treatment for 18 weeks. So I finished that up in March of 2018. And in April, had the surgery done. And the surgery took out 1 centimeter, which it had shrunken by half with the chemo, 1 centimeter mass that tested negative for HER2. So the HER2 was not present in the mass that was taken out. And also the lymph nodes came out clear, no cancer in the lymph nodes. So I was very happy about those results. I really feel in my gut that Carol helped contain and sort of freeze the cancer and contain it within the area that it was, within the duct, which is where it was. And it was not allowed to go outside of that area into my lymph, into the blood system. And also she maybe have knocked out the HER2 element as well, since that was not present in the final analysis. So I'm at this point in recovery. I did have to go through radiation for a month, but now I'm as good as new. My hair is slowly coming back, and I really feel wonderful. And I'm so grateful to Carol for working with me and helping me get through this crisis of health with a really wonderful, best possible outcome. Thank you, Carol.